guys occasionally do something right by accident. And the same here, repeat. That's supposed to be a fling, but it just warm up. This is Chris, an early strength phase and some, maybe stabilization work, but definitely strength over at Doc Camp's clinic. I love this stability ball here. I'm just doing some push-ups to open up, stabilize shoulders, opening the hips and torso up, over, okay? And Melissa's here with us today. These are not to just be funky. There's some good things. These are good things to do in the strength stabilization phase when your athlete is post-fight. Just get them moving again. Trying to open up alps, hamstrings here. Hold that ball. Okay, hamstring contraction, relax, long, with a little stabilization work. Doc Camp loves this. We call that around the world, right, Mike? Switch sides. Very challenging, actually. It looks like nothing, but my little Hannah here is going to be a superstar, doing a little stability ball jiu-jitsu work. Boom. Okay, switching from mount. Here you have Chris. There you go again with unstable surface, but nothing sitting on an Indo board with barbell on your back. Unilateral work. All this is basic in the first phase. Okay. Core rotation, your cables. So this is all what you know, but this is what probably should be done post-fight. And strength stabilization endurance phase. A lot of lower back work, hold, love it, and switch. Okay. And then I think we go next into a little what I call unconventional yet fight effective strength. There's some goofy looking stuff here, and that being one of them, but I love them, and I concede I have a relationship worthy of counsel with throw dummies, and you'll see that. However, for jits, for core, this is really good strength stuff. There's your guard being able to rotate, manipulate, okay? That looks really bad. It should just be straight legs, but I'm not pulling it off, okay? This, I suggest, the type of jeans are very important. Chris and I were just at Pfizer, and I said, can you film these because I love rope work for grip strength. Partner pull-up, we do a lot of this in unconventional strength. Push-up, Steve's 300. Most of my pull-up work is never on a bar, it's on a human. If Keith lifts his leg, the guy supporting me, then he'll be getting further stabilization and strength work. There's your guard, pull off a person. All our grip work is the sleeve of a bar. It doesn't matter if something's heavy. If it's easy to grab, you don't improve your grip. More theater, but cool. That's a good movement. Lab work here in the strength phase, if you will. Chris is just, you look at it, just super agile. Looks funny, but I love it. You want to talk about asymmetrical force and a guillotine choke simultaneously? Squat with a throw dummy. Go the other way. Try holding that choke for 2-3 minutes and squatting. Lunging. Come to the ball with a foot, which I was completely unable to do in this particular video. But that'll work your balance. You see changing sides. You will get some grip strength. Power, agility, metabolic conditioning. The box jump's particularly good for somebody who doesn't have long-term plyometric experience. But I move my fighters lateral, diagonal, love speed skaters. Okay, because a fighter, if you move vertically, you're just losing time. Unless you're in Taekwondo or sometimes in Thai fighting. But the goal is to move forward, anterior, diagonal. Triple extension, explosion, brain, muscle, nervous system. Everybody fires immediately. These I don't give many people because they'll get hurt, but because I got bad knees, this is my hybrid good morning power squat. When we do abs, we relocate so that you land and then boom, pull. Land, strike. So I do a lot of ab movement. He's exaggerating that for me to show you where we do core work. This is the core sticks, Vic, I told you about. Really can be a nice tool because it allows for several strikes to occur in a relatively natural, look at that, that's a pretty darn good looking left hook for not just a left hook. We use this to localize, buffering up top, boom, boom, 2 minutes. Try that 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And by the way, if you feel neurologically that a protocol is thrown off the right pattern, what I'll always do is have them rehearse a good pattern again after a training protocol. So look for torso rotation, superb. Fire out, boom. These sticks are pretty good. Great for the stand-up fighter. I think you can see the application maybe in tennis too. Pretty good, Here's from low to high. Chris's right hand. This should look much better than it does, but he's 300 pounds, doesn't help. This should really look better than it does. That's supposed to be an around the world, but Trey's a great athlete who doesn't listen to me. These good plyos on the tray, you've all probably done them. Everybody knows your plyo pulls. Okay? This is really ugly. It should be a Bulgarian sandbag, but I've never seen Alp make anything look pretty. But just lateral rotation movement. Now, we do this with a much heavier ball, but we were about getting kicked out of LA Fitness to begin with. So we just filmed these yesterday. Single arm for right hand. You could rotate off the ball. Good for the jits guy. This is sheer theater. Means nothing, but I had it left over, so I threw it in there. Love, pulling, power, dummies once again. There we go. Bone, down. The standard unpower phases. Rise got good form. Bam, explode. And some of the metabolic stuff we'll do. You know, conditioning. These are really cruel, but I love them. If you have a fighter who is not used to level changing, this is good. They've been a stand-up fighter, now they got to come up, down, explode, change. This is done because if you're in the guard and if you lost your base, you've got to be able to explode with no base. Punching from the top. Ugly. I should have had Chris do that. Great fight, but ugly. I'll use this with stand-up fighters for 3 minutes instead of jump rope sometimes. That's your core sticks. Here's metabolic. Now you're holding your choke. 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Hold, hold, hold. All right? Fatigue that, then strike right afterwards. And then you sometimes will throw in combat-specific movements. Of course, some knees. Here's Kenny trying to shoot with a little bit of band on me on a single. He's doing his jits. He's got a jits tournament. On my jits guys and judo guys, I'll go no gi and bust their horns a little bit and mix it in. A ground and pound endurance, the obvious, okay? Bands, get on top and finish them. Static capacity to strike again with no base while holding on. Jits, pure jits training, hold, right there, static, strength, fight the choke, fight the armbar, or sink the armbar and choke. Okay? Torso rotation. That's southpaw. You didn't fight southpaw. My hands are shot. You can see why. Love this triple extension explosion with a medicine ball. Part of metabolic conditioning. Boom, boom, boom. Bear crawls. Chris loves these, and Melissa was kind enough to do them for us. Weighted bear crawls, but not heavy. Really good for endurance. Localized and systemic. Again, ab work. Really ugly. I usually look better than that, but moving around, grappling, staying low. The reason why I do this with this guy is because he gets tired just sitting up and standing down. So I really forced him to go in vertical with the box. There we go, more dummy work, power, the basics. This is done against the wall, Mike's work. That was on unstable surface, by the way. Love the core sticks for triple